Kia ora te whānau, Jess and Kawiti coming at you with the second video for this week's third module of the Kahao e-commerce program that we're involved in. This video is co-proposed around the value ladder. So Jessie, what is this value ladder?
So basically a value ladder is a lineup of products that increase in value and price as the customer moves through their journey with you. So it looks something like this. It starts off with a base product or an introductory offer, which is usually free. And Kawiti's going to talk a little bit about what those offers can be in a minute.
Free and high value.
And yeah, and of course it's going to be high value too. So just because it's going to be free, it doesn't mean that it's just going to be like a little picture or something that's really small value, because what you want to do is you want to build that trust with that potential customer. And that then gives you the sequence to move through all these other stages of the value ladder. So tell us a little bit about that first stage, Kawiti, and what those products could look like.
I mean, I'm sure everybody has had experiences with this first offering in multiple different businesses, from, you know, your free ebook to a really high value content rich video on YouTube or something that grabs people's attention, gives them heaps of value, heaps of knowledge, and solves their problem without them actually having to pay or commit financially. And so that gets them into your business, helps them to solve initial or part of their problems, and makes them want to come and find out more.
And this is a part of what's called lead generation. So this is you building leads that can then turn into potential customers. So the second stage that you move through on this value ladder is a kind of like a smaller priced product or service that you might offer. And the service could be, you know, like an online course, or the product might be a product if you're selling, you know, through somewhere like Shopify.
And there was a quite a magic number around that. There's been some research done, and it's kind of like around $7.50 or $17.50. Something the human brain really likes that as a next stage initial offer.
Yeah, so it's like a safe offering too. So they're exchanging money for something of value again that they receive, and again it builds trust and in their journey as being a customer with you. So over this journey of the value ladder, you want to be, you know, not just having one customer for one purchase and then they drop off your ladder completely and you never see them again, because it's harder to find new customers than it is to retain customers, and that's why this value ladder is so important. So what would be the next price point or product that you'd look at?
Just keeps going up, and it totally depends on your product. It could go to a next stage, which might be an investment of $100 to $150, to then an even a larger financial investment. It totally depends on what you're offering. And the two main important things to remember is offering greater value at each stage in the ladder, and the other thing is just to make sure that your systems are in place to increase or capitalize on the lifetime value of that customer. And that's what you're going for, because as Jessie said, it's harder to get new customers than to maintain. And actually the main point of business, of everything, is you as the business owner trying to help people solve problems.
Absolutely. And one of the other things that you can do with this value ladder is you get to determine how many tiers of the ladder there are. So whether or not there's 3 tiers or there's 7 tiers, and again, like Kawiti said, it depends on the product or service that you are providing. If you're selling product, one of the things that I took away from this of being really high value was to do something to provide loyalty for those customers that are loyal to you. So that could be, you know, free products, or you know, somewhere where you've got a loyalty scheme where they're accruing points for, you know, purchasing product for you over that year or something like that, and then they can go and redeem those at the end of the year. So just little things where you can nurture your customers, where you can get to know them. One of the things I'll just say quickly, Whānau, before we finish this video, is that it's really important to go back and watch our first video or something similar around building a customer avatar profile first before you create your value ladder. There's heaps of content out there about, you know, how to create a customer avatar. There's also lots of content on YouTube and Google around value ladders and how to create one of those too. So I highly recommend that you go through those two processes if you haven't already and you're already in business, or if you're setting up a business soon. Customer avatar and then your value ladder, and it's going to set you up really well for business and targeting your ideal customers and then nurturing them as they become your customers.
Totally. You need to know who you're marketing to before you do the how, and this is the how.
Awesome. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much.